Hi everyone. Okay, this is another way of working the jelly plate. I hope I'm doing this right. I just saw it real quick last night and I didn't even catch the name of the person that was doing it. I'll have to go back and see what I can find out. And basically she put some black paint down, and mine is drying, so I'm hoping that it's going to be okay. And so you just do your design in the paint using a blunt tool. There we go. Just removing the black so you can make the design that you want. And I'm wondering if my paint is too dry now. I think it's too dry. All right, let me put in a fresh coat of paint on top, and then I will. It's a little bit warm in my loft because, well, it was actually cold, and then I got this little infrared heater to give us an extra boost in the winter time. And so I was just testing it out, but wow, okay, so it's warm upstairs now. And so let me just try this again and see if I can. She might have done it right in the wet paint. Like I said, I just saw this real quick last night, and I didn't even pay attention to who this lady was, and that's probably fair. I'm just gonna, yeah, I think that makes way more sense, doing it when the paint is fairly wet. And so you can basically just draw with a blunt instrument any style or design that you want, which is kind of fun because it's going to be original. It's not going to be something that you bought. And it can look like anything, I suppose. So we're just going to have fun and see what this looks like when we take a print. I'm just doing it really fast because I really don't want the paint to dry. It's kind of warm in my room. I think it's already drying on the edges here, but that's okay. We'll just keep going, and we'll take a print, and then we can play. I don't know why I did a flower on the bottom, but anyway, I just wanted to test it and play with it and see what I can do. And there's different tools. I like my little fork. That gives me nice little and I could do little wavy lines. But anyway, just to kind of give you guys an idea of what it's like, I'm going to try to take a print off of this, or actually I could let it dry and then put another color on top. Yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. I will just let this dry a little bit. It won't take long. Earlier we did some with the just natural stuff that I found outside, and I ended up getting these kind of prints. This was the first one, which was a ghost print, and then what I did is I forget now. You guys are going to have to go see the video. Okay, anyway, so when I took a print of this, it left a ghost print, and then I tried reprinting it, but I turned the page the other way, which is okay. Now it showed a bit more, and so it left the ghost print, and I found it better when you work on a colored background. So this was like this one here. This is the ghost print, and then when I added a different color. You don't see as much detail, but that's what that was. And here I tried rolling these first leaves and then taking a print after, and it didn't really work. So, but I still have nice papers to play with, and I can even collage again on top of these papers, which is kind of fun. So now I'm going to put in, what color am I going to put? I've been using the bronze color, so hopefully it'll mix. Okay. And we'll see if this idea works or not. So, all right. I like even this, the way it does that when the paint's not all on your brayer. You kind of get these little fun markings. Anyway, we'll see. Maybe it'll work. Maybe it won't. Anyway. All right. Let's try taking a print. So I'm guessing if you want to work a bigger, I think you have to work out of the wet paint, because I let it dry and then you can't really scrape the paint off. But it's got to be like a blunt object, or I mean, if you're going to use like a fork, you want to make sure you're not pressing too hard. So there's different things that you can get. I forgot about this cup. I thought this would be pretty if I could make little markings with it, but maybe we could try again and see what that does. It's not dry enough. I mean, I think it's lifting it up. So actually we could do some different kind of funky designs, I guess. It wouldn't have to be flowers, but you can do mandalas. You can do a lot of different things with this. Okay. Okay. So it does work to a point. So I have to redefine if it's because I didn't remove enough paint, if my paint was too wet. So let's try it again. But it does leave kind of a cool little design, right? Okay, so what do I try? A different color. Well, I have the green right here. I might as well put the green down. I'll try with the green. And I'll put it a little thick maybe, so that I could play in the paint itself. And squeak, squeak. Okay. All right. There. Okay. So I could probably start a new page. This one is looking... Well, this would be funky, though. It looks like a plaid almost, right? Well, okay, I'll just continue on it for now. Tartan. Alrighty. So, let me see. Oop. I don't know why I go backwards doing these. I should be doing them like, I don't know. I don't know why I do that, but anyway. So maybe it works better with a dark color. It doesn't matter. But layering, yeah. I mean, the next color I'm going to put on top is definitely going to be a darker color. Could be white too. I don't know. Just a little different design. This could be fun when I'm tearing up the pages for some collage paper. Okay. Sometimes it's just so funny. I have to keep doing them backwards. I don't know why I'm backwards today. Anyway, it's just for mark making. Fun. And let's see. Oh, you could do some writing too. That would be fun. Let me see. Yeah, you could write the word love, put hearts, whatever. And oh, maybe I'll try the little straw. Probably doesn't do a whole lot. Okay, you can see them better here. All right. So I am going to let that dry. And anyway, just for fun to see what that does. And yeah, so there's lots of people that are doing a lot of different projects online. And sometimes I'm in a rush to kind of get going with my day, and I get so excited too. Some of them have really great ideas, and it's a lot of fun watching. And then I forget. I'm trying to take notes, and then I get all sidetracked. But it is fun to surf, I guess, YouTube, because there's a lot of great artists that are sharing their tips and tricks, and so I figured this would be a fun way for me to experiment as well, because if you don't try different things, you'll never know, right? So this is the fun part. I love doing journals is what I was doing at first with paper craft and painting, and then I got into all kinds of different things. So it's just a lot of fun. It's just too much fun, like my son would say. Too much fun, Mom. Okay, so I want to dry this a bit because I think it'll pull a lot better. So I'm just going to put this on pause for a minute and see if I can dry it. Alrighty. So I just used my hair dryer on cool, low setting just to give it a little bit of a drying. And I'm going to put, because that was green, and it would be fun to do different colors than the colors that I've been using. So, what do I have in my little... This would be fun. So, put a little bit of whatever, lavender, I guess. Just so I can get a different print. Oh, see? Come on. There we go. I'm going to put a smidgen of this in there. You can't see what I'm doing. It's just a darker color, which is violet and lavender. I'm just going to play with these. Just give it more texture. We'll see if it works. All right, so now I'm going to use another paper. Oh. Start in the cool colors. All right. Oh. I should get a Baron, I guess. I keep forgetting to order one. Let me see. Oh, I do have some other brayers that I could use just to kind of just go over the paper. Yeah. Alrighty. Well, this is fun to kind of experiment. And my plate is not clean. As you can see, I still have some black. And I'm okay with that because I like the kind of the grungy look. And I still have some purple left on here. So I'm just going to try. I wonder if I could use a white and see what I would pick up with the white. And maybe there's another print there. We'll see. Oopsie. Oh, you can tell I'm not a professional. I am a nut. An artist nut. How about that? Okay. All right. Anyways, I hope you guys are enjoying my little fun play. All right, so let's take one and see if it'll lift up the rest of the paint on my plate and see what I get. I mean, playing with the jelly plate is something you got to dedicate a good afternoon to playing. So it's hard to just do, you don't want to do 2-hour videos, but so I'm just trying to keep them as short as I can. So just a little bit at a time. So, you know, if you're anything like me, you're busy and sometimes we don't want to sit and watch somebody rubbing a piece of paper for hours, right? So thank God for fast forward, right? Okay. Well, what did I get? Well, it's something. It's very subtle, and I'll probably be able to use this on something, like pieces of it, maybe even add more to it. So anyway, so this was the fun part that I learned last night real quick. This lady, she put in her paint. Well, so this is what we got today. I think I was playing, yeah, that was the first one. And I don't know if the paint was not thick enough or I didn't make my marks, you know, whatever, doesn't matter. And then this one with the green and the purple, and then picking it up with the white. I could have put black, probably would have shown up a lot more. But anyway, that's the fun that we did for today. So I hope you enjoyed. I really appreciate all your comments. And there's one lady that actually did my no-sew journal. I forget your name. I know her name is Jen, but I'll try to put her channel in there somewhere. She does some really nice work with some journals and some lace. And so shout out to Jen for doing the no-sew journal. And so I'm going to be doing more papers. Just wanted to do these two real quick for now. And then I'll do some with some stencils. And I have another trick up my sleeve. But I have something coming from Amazon tomorrow. So let's see if that comes through. And then we can do some more jelly prints. Okay, bye for now.